There are certain things that people with a high level of awareness notice almost instantly. Not your status, not your appearance, but your behavior. The small, quiet details that most people overlook. Take a slow breath and just listen carefully, because these small behaviors often say more about you than anything else. They are subtle, but they leave a lasting impression. The first behavior is how you speak. Not your accent, not your vocabulary, but your tone and your pace. Do you speak with calm clarity, or do you rush your words? Do you allow space for others to speak, or do you interrupt without noticing? People who observe deeply pay attention to this immediately, because the way you speak reflects the way you think. Calm speech shows control. Rushed speech shows pressure. And over time, this becomes a pattern. There are certain things that people with a high level of awareness notice almost instantly. Not your status, not your appearance, but your behavior. The small, quiet details that most people overlook. Take a slow breath and just listen carefully, because these small behaviors often say more about you than anything else. They are subtle, but they leave a lasting impression. The first behavior is how you speak. Not your accent, not your vocabulary, but your tone and your pace. Do you speak with calm clarity, or do you rush your words? Do you allow space for others to speak, or do you interrupt without noticing? People who observe deeply pay attention to this immediately, because the way you speak reflects the way you think. Calm speech shows control. Rushed speech shows pressure. And over time, this becomes a pattern others recognize. The second behavior is how you handle silence. Silence can feel uncomfortable. It creates space, and not everyone knows how to sit with it. Some people try to fill every moment with unnecessary words, but those who carry quiet confidence are comfortable in silence. They pause, they observe, they do not rush to respond, and this calm presence creates a sense of stability, because silence, when handled well, shows strength and awareness. The third behavior is your reaction to small inconveniences. A delayed response, a minor mistake, a small disruption in plans. These moments seem unimportant, but they reveal a lot. Do you react quickly with frustration or irritation, or do you stay composed and respond with control? Because it is easy to stay calm when everything is going well, but your true stability is revealed in small challenges. And those who observe closely notice this without saying anything. The fourth behavior is how you treat people who cannot offer you anything in return. This is one of the clearest signals of character. Do you show the same level of respect to everyone, or does your behavior change based on someone's position? People with awareness pay attention to this quietly, because genuine respect is not selective, it is consistent, and consistency creates trust over time. The fifth behavior is your need to explain yourself. Do you often feel the need to justify your decisions, your actions, your choices? Do you explain more than necessary, hoping others will understand you? Or do you remain calm and let your actions speak for themselves? Because when you are secure, you do not feel the need to convince. You do not seek constant approval. You allow your presence to carry your message, and that quiet confidence is always noticed. Now take another slow breath, because here's something important to understand. None of these behaviors require wealth. They do not depend on status. They are built through awareness, through observation, through small intentional changes. When you begin to notice your tone, your reactions, your presence, you begin to shift slowly, gently, without force. You start speaking with more clarity. You become more comfortable in silence. You respond instead of reacting. You treat people with equal respect, and you no longer feel the need to explain everything. These are small changes, but their impact is deep and lasting because behavior is always visible, even when nothing is being said. So take your time. There's no rush. Just observe and adjust, one step at a time, because real presence is built quietly in the small things you choose every single day. There are certain signals that reveal who you are without you saying a word. They are not loud, they are not obvious, but they are always visible to those who pay attention. Take a slow breath and just observe this carefully, because these next behaviors are often noticed instantly by people who understand presence. The sixth behavior is how you manage your time. Time is something everyone has, but not everyone respects it. Do you arrive on time, or do you keep others waiting? Do you complete things when you say you will, or do you delay without awareness? Because time reflects discipline, and discipline reflects self-respect. People who value growth notice this quickly, not through words, but through patterns. The seventh behavior is your attention to detail. Small things often go unnoticed by most, but not by everyone. The way you sit, the way you maintain eye contact, the way you stay present in a conversation. These are not big actions, but they create a quiet impression because attention to detail shows awareness, and awareness creates a sense of depth. The eighth behavior is how you handle your emotions in real time. Everyone feels emotions. That is natural. But the question is, how do you express them? Do you react instantly, or do you take a moment to pause? Do your emotions control your actions, or do you guide them with awareness? Because emotional balance creates stability, and stability creates trust. People notice this, even in short interactions. The ninth behavior is your ability to listen, not just hearing words, but truly listening. Do you stay focused when someone is speaking, or do you wait for your turn to talk again? Do you understand, or do you assume? Because listening is a rare quality. And when someone truly listens, it creates a strong connection. Those who observe people deeply value this immediately. The 10th behavior is your consistency over time. Not what you show once, but what you repeat daily. Anyone can act confident for a moment. Anyone can appear focused for a short time. But real character is revealed through consistency. Your habits, your routines, your behavior across different situations. Because consistency removes doubt. It shows reliability, and reliability builds quiet respect. Now take another slow breath, because here is something important to understand. These behaviors are not about perfection. They are about awareness. No one gets everything right all the time, but the moment you begin to notice these patterns within yourself, you start to shift. You become more intentional in how you use your time. You pay attention to the small details around you. You begin to pause before reacting emotionally. You listen more deeply instead of speaking without thought. And slowly, your actions become more consistent. This change does not happen suddenly. It happens gradually, through small adjustments, through quiet observation, and through patience. Because real growth is not loud. It is subtle, it is steady, and it is built over time. So instead of trying to change everything at once, just begin with awareness. Notice your patterns, notice your habits, Notice your responses and gently improve them one step at a time. Because in the end, it is not your appearance or your words that leave a lasting impression. It is your behavior, the small, consistent actions that quietly define who you are. And once you understand that, everything begins to align.